All right, little recap. Saturday, August the 11th. Man, it's too hot out here to do what I need to do. So as you can see, I weed eated immediately around the hives, around the back a little bit, but it's just too hot. I did that at the end, and I'm too hot to really do like a great job. So I'll bring my lawnmower out here before I pull more supers. So I had 3 supers to add, and I added them to the middle three hives. The one on the end towards me, still not ready for a super. I don't think it'll be ready. It has a lot of bees in the bottom and quite a few bees in the top. They're all down in the spaces between the frames. They got a lot of, I didn't pull any out to check on that. That's not my goal today, but I did treat them for Varroa mites. But there's a lot of bees down in there, but there wasn't a lot of bees on top. I probably could have added a super. I just didn't feel that they were really ready. And they're in the middle of a dearth. We're going to have goldenrod coming up. I may have a super or something. I got a few supers, frames and things that are being cleaned out by the bees at home. But really my last 3 boxes that I had available to come out here, and I added it to these 3 middle hives. And, I didn't check the one on the far end because I didn't treat all the hives for mites like I had planned. And that's really been my biggest frustration right now, besides this heat. I had enough, I thought, for like 300 or 400 hives, or maybe 200 hives, I don't know, but I made enough to cover what I have. This is my last apiary. So I definitely have enough for just 5 more. I don't need to make another batch to treat Varroa mites for another X amount of hives. I just don't need to do that, because the next treatment is going to be the max strips, and that'll be when the temperature is down low in October, and I've pulled all the supers off. Even though you can treat Varroa with max strips on. So I was like, I'll take a chance, I'll risk it. I think I got enough to make it through the last 5 hives, and I didn't. So now I got to figure out a way to treat, because I'm not going to make up any more of the wood bleach solution. Not going to do it. I've got some hops. I may use that. Not as effective, but I do need to treat these guys. So I treated 2 of them. The first 2 toward closest to me, and then the one next to it. Really is what I did. So I got, and I don't know how effective that was. So I need to treat these hives again, and I'll probably will use the hops method. I don't know. I mean, October's not far away. These guys probably will do okay. But I really do need to do something for those last 3 hives, because I haven't treated them since October of last year. I needed to treat them last month, so I'm feeling bad about that. But they look strong. The hive closest to us didn't look like it was strong enough for a brood or a super. Had a lot of bees in the bottom, quite a few bees in the top, but not enough. They weren't spilling out the top. I know the population's probably decreasing some, but I didn't want to add a super to them. I don't think they got the population to support it. So I added the super to the next one, and I think I under supered all of them, because all the other hives had at least 1 super on there, and I believe that I under supered all of them. Not because I think that's a great technique. It probably is a great technique, but I hear it really doesn't matter. But because I have a Swiffer sheet already in place on the super that's already on the hive, and I don't want to put anything on top of that, because it creates a space between the boxes, and it kind of disrupts the flow a little bit. So you always want to have your super on the top. Also, I have some beetle traps and things like that on the top, and so I just didn't want to mess with it. So that's what I did, and then I weed-eated around the hives a little bit. I didn't get all the grass. I don't have a lawnmower. I'm not going to weed eat all that right now. I just did enough to get around the hives. If the landowner wants to just run by with a lawnmower real quick, which he's done many times, then he can do that. He didn't have to get so close, but he can clean that up if he wants to. Or here in the next few weeks, I'll probably treat these guys. I'll probably try to weed eat again. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But that's what I did. That's what I did, and it's hot. It's been 5 minutes, and thank you so much for watching. I need to get home and recover from this heat stroke that I'm about to have. Thanks, and have a great day.